The importance of this kind of work, of filing civil cases on behalf of victims, the importance of it is that there's no other mechanism for a victim, for a survivor of sexual abuse to get justice aside from this. We would love to be able to go back in time and say, you know what? This never happened. Have a time machine. That's what I tell juries all the time. I wish there was a time machine. I wish there was a way for us to stop this from happening. But that's not going to happen. We already know the damage has been done. And what is great about the justice system in the United States is it has built in place for people to get damages. I wish that car accident never happened. I wish that ladder was sturdy. Well, you can't go back and go on a sturdier ladder and paint your ceiling again if you've been on a defective ladder and it falls off and you break your collarbone. Or if somebody goes through a red light, you can't rewind the tape and say, oh, that person should have stopped. No. And what each of those people do, just like victims of sexual abuse, is they have the right to go into court to seek damage. And what we say in these cases is that it's not really the perpetrator that we're just after as well, but it's the institution that allowed this perpetrator to do what he or she did. And so the analogy I tend to use is, while a tiger's bite is bad, who let the tiger out of the zoo? That's the issue. And the person who let the tiger out, that's the person responsible. Because what we've discovered in doing this work, and I've discovered all around the country, is that people knew. People in the institution tended to know. And if they didn't know about this specific person, they knew they had a problem. And it's the failure to educate their staff, the failure to train their staff, the failure to educate the young people and their family that these are threats, the failure to supervise these individuals who they know may have problems, the failure to fire somebody once they've committed a problem or shown they have a propensity to commit sexual misconduct. That's why we need these lawsuits keep these people honest. There are some people say, oh, these people are just after money. Well, the problem is that we know the old line that money talks, because money changes behavior. The cigarette companies changed their behavior because they were sued. The asbestos companies changed their behavior because they were sued. Airplane industry has changed their behavior because they were sued. The Catholic Church has changed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years of behavior because they were sued and people collected significant money damages. The Boy Scouts of America changed their behavior because they were sued. So these are necessary because it's the way we get justice in this country.